Hey guys, Tamika here and welcome back to another video. If you are a small YouTuber like myself that makes makeup and fashion videos or any type of videos for that matter, and you've been looking for a simple and easy way to edit your content with cool transitions, color grading, motion tracking, and so much more, keep watching and find out why WONDERSHARE FILMORA is for you. So in today's video, I've partnered with WONDERSHARE FILMORA to share with you all some tips and tricks that I love using when editing my videos. I've really been into upping the quality of my videos lately, and I wanted to show you all how editing with FILMORA helps me do just that. Alright, so first off, we want to start by importing files. As you can see, we have a file already imported here. And then to import more, we just go to the Import tab, select Import Files, and then it's just going to open up your file folder. You're going to select where your file is located. Once you select it, you just hit open to import it into FILMORA, and there it goes. And then once it's imported here, you just want to click on it and drag it down to your timeline. So the next thing that I like to do is go in with color grading. So it really is personal preference, but I find that when I record on my camera and I import the footage into my software, my editing software, the footage can look a little dull and washed out. So I just like to play around with these settings just to kind of bring a little bit more color and life back into the footage. So as you can see, I play around the saturation, the contrast, the brightness, temperature, all that good stuff, and just try to tweak it to where, you know, it's perfect for how I like my videos to look. So once we've double clicked our file, we get this pop-up box, and we're just going to select the color tab at the top, and then here you're going to see I'm just tweaking the video a little bit just to bring up the contrast, you know, mess with the saturation and the brightness just to get it to where it's perfect. And once I get the settings just how I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit advanced because I want to save this as a preset. That way I can go back and use these same exact settings every single time I edit, making it so much easier. This work is already taken care of for me. So once I hit save as preset right there, and I can go ahead and just name it just in case, you know, I want to make multiple. So I'll just go ahead and name this one and save it so that every time I upload footage and I want to choose the perfect settings, I will have it saved as a preset. Okay, so next up we have the crop and pan and zoom feature. So I like using this for anytime there's like a funny moment in the video and I just kind of want to emphasize that part of the video because it just, I don't know, it's a little bit of like comedic timing, if you will. It just makes a little bit more of a fun element to the video. So what I like to go in and I want to choose the start and the end point of that funny portion that we're gonna kind of zoom in on. So here I am just trying to figure out where I want to cut the clip and choose that section. All right, so once we have the clip selected, we're gonna go ahead and click pan and zoom. And as you can see, we have two boxes that show up, the smaller one and the bigger orange one. The smaller one is kind of where the zoom is going to come into, and I don't usually normally just do a zoom in. I kind of just do like a crop, so it's not going to zoom in, it's just going to cut to a very zoomed in portion of my face. And once it is selected, I just go ahead and play it just to see if that's what I like. If it's good, I hit OK, and I kind of just rewind and play it through to see how it flows. Perfect. So the next tip is adding a green screen feature. So Filmora makes it really easy to add a green screen to your videos. Doing this just really amps up the visual effects on your video and just makes it a little bit more fun. So you want to go ahead and find your green screen effect, import it into your footage, and then let's get into how we apply it. So if you watch my videos, you already know this is the green screen feature that I use as a subscribe button, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and find the portion of the clip that I want to lay the green screen over, and then we just drag it down right on top of the clip. We're going to turn down the volume because this clip is super loud, so I just turn down the volume either all the way down or really low, so you can kind of hear it in the background. Then I double click on it and I scroll down to, we have to select the video tab, scroll down to the chroma key or green screen tab and have that selected. And once it's selected, you see that it automatically masks the green color and you are left with a clean blended icon. And as you can see, the only thing that I use in this section is the offset key. So I just turn it down to see how blended I want it in. As you can see, if you turn it all the way down, it looks crazy. So I kind of figured leaving it at a 5 is perfect, and it's clean. It gets the green off of there pretty well. You don't see it around any edges or anything like that. So I just leave it at 5 and call it a day. And then what you want to go ahead and then do is just scale the icon down as big or as little as you want it. As you can see here, I'm just going to scale it down a little bit small and just throw it there in the corner, and then just give it a quick playback just to see if it's good. Next up, we have recording a voiceover. So as you can tell, I'm recording a voiceover right now. I like to use this when I am doing a sit down video, especially like for makeup videos, and I don't want to talk throughout the whole thing. I just go ahead and do a little voice recording, and that makes it a lot easier, especially a little bit faster with the editing process. So you just hit it, it gives you a little countdown, and as you can see, I'm talking over the video, so the voice recording works pretty well. And I just attach my microphone to my laptop and use that as my mic. You also want to be sure to go ahead and raise or lower the volume, especially if you're going in to add music in the background as well. You just want to be conscious of how loud or how low you need it to be. The next tip is grabbing a screenshot from your video and using it as your thumbnail. So the icon is the little camera icon that we're going to click on, and we're just going to scroll throughout your footage and just find a good photo that you like, a good still that you want to use as your thumbnail. And once you found it, you just want to go ahead and hit the little camera icon right there. Just click it, and then there is our thumbnail. So when you're ready to view the thumbnail, once your whole project is finished, you just want to go ahead and right click on the picture, scroll down to reveal in folder, and then it's just going to pull up your entire snapshot folder with all your snapshot. As you can see, I have a lot of snapshots in here, but you're just going to scroll down and go to the newest snapshot, and then you just go ahead and share it to you can email it to yourself, or you can airdrop it. I like to personally airdrop it to my phone because I like to edit my thumbnails on my phone. Alright, so next up we have adding transitions. As you can see, Filmora has a bunch of transitions to choose from. We've got some cool ones like this pinwheel here. We got a turn. I mean, a whole bunch of different ones, but I mean, I tend to be basic and stay basic and just use this very simple push. As you can see, I have it favorited. So this is the one I basically use all the time because it's clean, it's simple, it gets the job done, and it looks great in my videos. Once you've added your transition, you want to go ahead and double click it, only if you want to make certain changes. I like to make sure that my transition is directly in between each clip that we're transitioning to. So I make sure the transition is right there in the center, and then I also go up and change the duration of the transition, so it's not super quick and it's not really slow. And then you just want to go ahead and give it a try and see if the duration is perfect. There you go, and that's our transition. Okay, and so last but not least is the newest feature with Filmora 10, which is motion tracking. So I was super excited when this came out because I was just really excited to use motion tracking. So basically what you want to go ahead and do is select your track that you want to attach motion tracking to. Then you want to go ahead and select the motion tracking icon that is right there. And once you select it, you want to position the tracking box over the item that you want to track, and just make sure it fits properly. You can make it as big or as small as you want it, but if you want it to track properly, you just want to make sure that you're scaling the box down to the size of the item. And then once your clip is selected, you want to go ahead and hit start tracking, and then Filmora is just going to go ahead and do the work for you and render out the clip. Okay, so now for the fun part, adding an element to track your clip. So I want to go ahead and add text. So I'm going to go up to titles and add a lower third, just a simple text to add to the clip. I'm going to go ahead and select this one and just drag it down into the timeline right above our tracked clip. And then go ahead and double click on that just to change your text. You can change the size of your text. You can change where you want to put it when the clip is moving so that it moves right along with your text. So I'm just trying to figure that out right here. We'll go ahead and add some text here. Let's name it Affordable Lipstick. And once that's done, we're just going to go ahead and double click on the clip that we tracked. And we want to click on the drop down and select the element that was added on top, which was the lower third. Hit OK and go ahead and play that back, and you should see it's now tracking. And that's it, guys. Those are my tips and tricks that I use while editing using WONDERSHARE Filmora. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found any of these tips helpful, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Have you guys tried this editing program out? If you have not, I would highly recommend you checking it out. And if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.